fun team.
Hey, Erin.
How are you? Good, how are you?
How you doing,
Hi.
Erin? Perfect timing, your car's all ready to go.
So it's had its winter tune-up and I'm good to go.
Yeah, you know, the winter tune-up might not be exactly what you thought it was, but come on in here, I just want to show you a few things.
I look forward.
So here we are, Erin. We got your car ready to go for you.
It looks so pretty.
Yeah,
Have you heard that with the tires?
Well, absolutely we have, for sure. And you know, because of the vehicle, we chose a stylish type of wheel that we knew that would suit it. But most importantly, we chose a tire that suits your driving characteristics. I mean, you're dealing with foot-deep snowfalls in Muskoka, but yet you travel the highways a lot. So we had to pick a tire that had a compound that was soft enough and tight enough with the siping grooves that are required to drive the icy highways, but yet have a blocky enough tread to get you around home. And in your case, we chose the Blizzak DMV1, which is, I felt, the best of both worlds for you and your driving conditions.
What are the things that you address when you're getting the right tire for your clientele?
Well, with winter tires, although they're all labeled winter tires, they're quite different in different designs. And the main ingredient to the winter tire, to be honest with you, more so than the tread design, is the compound of the tire.
What does that mean?
The rubber structure of the tire. It's a softer compound. It's designed to stay soft in cooler conditions. And a regular all-season tire in the wintertime gets quite hard, and it doesn't flex, it can't bite. Oftentimes an all-wheel drive vehicle will give the owner a false sense of security.
For sure.
Because they have that mindset that I have all-wheel drive, I can go anywhere I want. The all-wheel drive only provides great forward traction. Braking, steering is no different than any other car.
Now, what else is there? Tread is another factor.
Yeah, the tread design. I mean, you have a directional type of tire, which offers you stability at speed, better braking and whatnot.
So directional means what, Mark?
Basically, the direction of the structure of the tire is molded to roll a certain way.
Okay, so I couldn't put that tire anywhere on this car.
You could move it from front to back, but not to the other side. That's correct, yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. This tire and most winter tires, the wide grooves and openings, that's what basically pushes the slush and snow away from the tire to keep the tire contacted to the road and stop from hydroplaning. In your situation here, we chose a cosmetically appealing wheel. You know, you have the option of an inexpensive steel wheel. The long and short of it is buying the winter tires as a package with a wheel and a tire, maybe a steel wheel like that. You have a little bit more initial outlay, but the first year pays for itself, and that, you know, you're looking at about $85, $90 twice a year to change the tires over onto your factory wheels, where you can buy an aftermarket, an inexpensive aftermarket wheel in the $40, $50, $60 range. The first year basically pays for itself. And it offers the opportunity for the do-it-yourselfer too, to maybe, they could purchase a package and they may want to just jack it up at home and install it, you know, torque it to specification.
And they have the confidence of knowing that it's balanced.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it would be balanced in-house, and some would opt to do that.
Is there such a thing as a winter car care checklist? I mean, does that exist? What do we do?
You know, back in the day, you would do a winter tune-up and change the spark plugs, etc.
That's right, they would call it that.
They would call it a winter tune-up, and those days, really, the vehicles have come a long way, and that's not really required anymore. So I look at the most important things as, obviously, your tires, wiper blades. It's a great time. Wiper blades, actually, believe it or not, are only designed to last 6 months.
I did not know that.
They're subject to a lot when you really think about it. They're frozen, they're baked in the sun. Speaking of winter blades, actually, Erin, when we had your vehicle in, we did happen to notice that, first off, just you can see by the streaking in the rear window. And then when we peel it back, you can see your rubber starting to separate and that sort of thing. So
You're being so polite.
Yeah, it's time.
Mark, are there differences in wiper blades?
Oh, absolutely, Erin. And years back, you had you know, a summer and a winter type of blade. And although winter blades are still available, they're not quite as common. The new design blade is what they call a beam blade. It actually has a spring steel structure to it. This is a conventional, what they call a suspended blade. It has pivot points and suspension, which offers that curvature. The problem with this type of blade is that these points here can freeze, etc., or road grime and whatnot gets in it, and that when it loses that, that's when you get the streaking on the windshield. The new style beam type of blade with the spring steel structure maintains that curvature all the time. There's no pivot points for it to freeze, etc., so it just forms to the windshield and stays that way.
All right, well, I guess I need to pay up.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Mark, for taking such great care of me.
Oh, you're welcome, Erin. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
So I guess we're going to see you again in the summer or spring?
You most certainly will.
Tires.
Yep.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank
Drive safe.